Yeah, 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 yeah.
Don't be all those weirdo, type, instant gratification type people that just turn it on and split. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Stick around. It's gonna be fun. I got cool lights. I got a stupid game, and I got a lot of dumb steering wheels.
Oh yeah, it was so easy, you can't believe it. No, it wasn't.
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hands. You can never take away the power of my
soul. Is that soul enough for you?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So the Windows is possessed, all right? The Windows takes over sometimes. It does the updates, it says it wants to do this, it decides to do that, it doesn't tell you about any of this stuff, and then all of a sudden your computer looks at you and goes like this. That sucks. That's why a fucking PlayStation is way better than any kind of wanky over-the-counter PC, and everyone tells you, you gotta build your own PC, man. It's like, the major PC makers use like what's called proprietary parts, just like the PlayStation does. Only difference between the PlayStation and the PC is the PlayStation one usually works all the time. End rant. Time to play game. So the way this works is I have all these lights in the room, and it's necessary to use the PC for the way that I use it. So I have lights on the ceiling, I have lights on the floor, and they all run through the Govee desktop program where it display captures, and I have a dummy monitor set up where it projects the screen capture, and then the program translates that signal into the lights that you see. So the only lights that aren't connected are like the keyboard, the sign, the backlight for the monitor, and the little thing down there, the shelf. But I've got lights for those. I've just been lazy. I was supposed to do a remodel every year. This is my second year that I haven't done it yet, so there's a big one coming. I just don't know what yet. Sega! Just kidding. Hey, I'll clap and everything for you guys, for me. All right, well, good thing it's working there. There, now I can hear it too. Sweet. I kind of need that. So yeah, when I was talking about my computer, what it's been doing lately, where it just decides the microphone volume, and it's been doing it on both systems, actually, which is kind of weird. There's all types of weird programs in the PCs that fight each other and stuff like that, that you really got to watch out for, and it's just kind of a pain in the ass. I've said it a dozen times, like when it works, it's really great, but like if I'd have never gotten a PC, I'd probably be a happier person. Like legitimate PCs. Like I could have got a nice laptop to do what I do over here, and that would have been cool. Like to, you know, make my live stream cooler, but man, the whole iRacing thing, it is like, it's more of like trying to tune an RC car to be able to drive it and then be able to drive it. You know what I mean? You got to be able to build it first, which is cool, I guess. But like, I mean, a lot of people find that tedious and like they don't last very long building RC cars. You know what I mean? They want to go right into the driving it part, which you can do sometimes, but it does require some, like, you know, other things, other skills. Like the PC, like, you know what I mean? In PC racing, you can't just decide, hey, I'm going to do this. And then, like, don't be fooled, too, because you see a lot of people out there, right? You know, that broadcast or whatever, and they show you some things, but they don't show you a lot of other things. I didn't believe it when Tim told me, but Tim told me the one time, he's like, yeah, man, most of the people that race dirt on iRacing are using a controller. And I'm like, no, they're not using a controller. And he's like, yeah, they are. I'm like, no, they're not. And he said, yeah, they are. It's easier to react. And then I like remembered, like, you know, racing with this one kid that I used to race against all the time on PlayStation lobbies for Dirt Rally. And this kid was fast, man, and I could barely keep up with him most times, and, you know, he just could react faster. And, like, yeah, you can do some of that stuff with your wheel settings. You know, you can do some, you know, rotation angle adjustments and stuff, get your dinosaur arm on. But like, I mean, is that really the spirit of what we're doing here? I guess. I don't know. I got an opinion. What do they call that in the forums? IMHO. Only it's not very H. If you have an O, that's not being very H, is what I'm saying.
It's lights out and away we go.
Oh, you know what I can do while I'm sitting here? That way we can have confirmation that I've done it. Go! So what I'm doing right now is I'm going into my merch store. Fucking bastard. Can't see. Hate getting old sucks. Black. I gotta do white, I guess. I don't want to do white. Dude. I don't want to do white. Maybe I do yellow. No, that's gross. Ooh, I know what I'll do. What's the gold color there? Fuck. What's the gold color? Shit. Damn it. I'll find it. Give me a second here. It's perfect. It should be gold. Should be gold. Got it. Let's try a couple of different ones here. Fucking. Sorry, my language. FFD 700. I don't like that one. Let's do EFB FO4. Fuck, I don't like that one either. That sucks, man. What's this one? Underlined, cross-lined. This is bullshit. I'm going with that. So I did a gold, like on the wheels. Actually, let me look here. I can do something else. Trading paints. How do I search? Is there a search? God damn it. There's a special fucking gold, and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna leave this open for now, because I gotta turn the other computer on to find it, because it's in my iRacing stuff. Like it's in the actual iRacing thingamabob. Like if you go into like my paint files and stuff like that for iRacing, it's probably in here too, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not fucking with it. It'll just give me a reason to turn on the other computer and maybe do a dirt race or something like that later.
Yeah.
And who doesn't like that? Smooth. Who doesn't like smooth? Smooth. All right, now what? Hey, a gift. A gift. I got a gift for you. No thanks. Oh wait, money. Yes. Where is it? Congratulations! You got 250,000 credits. Hello! What's next? Oh, I gotta wait for that other one. Oh, dude, you showed me the wrong car, man. You showed me some, like, I got the thing on my thing here. It's like some kind of weird, like, green car. This is an M3 coupe, man. You showed me some, like, what is it, an M, what do they call that? The M2 or some shit? M2 competition? Nations Cup! Whatever. I need someone to do a replica paint job of one of my cars on that new Porsche. Keep on whacking that microphone into my face. Gotta be careful with that, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? I need that. Because, like, I want to have, like, you know, who doesn't like their own paint job on their car, you know? I like watching our car. It was an M3? Oh, I gotta look again. It looked like the newer car. Looked like the one that guy drives by my house every morning with the fucking ceramic brakes that don't work and just squeal incessantly. I swear that dude needs to put brake warmers on that thing before he drives it out of the garage. I hate that son of a bitch. I mean, the guy's probably cool, but his car is annoying as fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna do this one because it's probably really easy. Is it easy or not really? Is it just a sector or is it a whole lap? Hopefully it's just a sector. I'm all for getting this done like real quick. I didn't even look and see what the prize is. What's the prize? Is it a good prize this week or is it bullshit? Go! I don't even know what it is. Let's just go. Can I use the handbrake? No. Damn. Making us work, dude. What the fuck? Why we gotta work so hard? Damn. Why you gotta make me work so hard, dude? What the fuck? Uh-oh. I push too hard. I must go back. Whoa! I guess you can use the handbrake now. At least on this one. I might need that. Handbrake, aka whammy bar for your car, / oh shit bar. Damn it. Fucking eating it there. Man, I want to push the clutch in. Damn, I hit the gear chip again. Okay, we're still way off. Hey, so far off. Shut up. I go off to the grass. It needs to be cut. Cut fire, whatever, I don't care. You gotta go. Give them reason to pave. About some of these streamers they got going out there these days. I keep zeroing in on that one guy, but I still just can't believe he did that. And then he got wanked on the start too. Oh no! I gotta initiate the deceleration procedure. You need to beat earlier. Yeah. Oh wait, I have a clip for that, don't I? we go. I'm meant to be in third gear, I think, through these. You prick! See, here's the thing. Now I know how to do it. Fucking go. It's already in my face. They say, what's wrong with your face? I don't know, but it's killing me. Ah, ah, ah. I go slower. What gear am I wrong? It's all right, I got it. I want to late entry this so I can carry more speed. So I'm going to the inside too early. And it's causing it to exit on the grass. That wasn't right. This was also not right.
Yeah.
Why? 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 Just why? Why? I know, dog. Feel this pain. Damn this Mazda. This is what I'm always talking about, these stupid games. They make you drive some shit that you can go have more fun at an autocross. It's kind of cruel, isn't it? I could rent one of these things and go to the I could rent this thing from fucking Hertz and go to an autocross and have a good time for the weekend. Just make sure you do no transponder so they don't find out you were racing their car. mother... Nope. See what I mean, though, about that late entry? It works. Got this. Keep cheering me on, dog. You're the only one. I think I need rear brake, too. I feel like the front end pushes a little bit on the brakes because the bias isn't right. Success! Brilliant! Shuf Jadets, man! Woo!
He's a lucky boy. He's a lucky boy.
Oh, look at that grass. Gotta use the dirt to make it work, baby. All that practice. Whew. This is about the same thing as that frickin' dirt stock car or whatever it is. Except the driver, the steering wheel's on the wrong side. Another thing that's fucking wrong about Gran Turismo. Regionally speaking, I shouldn't have to drive a car that's fucking got the steering wheel on the wrong side. Just saying. I mean, yeah, that kind of goes with that one dude, you know, and what he was saying with, that ain't my country, but like, really, it isn't my country. Just saying, man. If you want to be, like, you know, historically accurate for me and my, my land, you could hook me up. So there you have it, man. I put a time up for you. I know you can beat that by at least 2/10. You'll have to post it in the Discord or whatever because I ain't coming back here. $60 grand. Woo! 60 grand! Yeah, all last night I was thinking, like, man, I could get on iRacing right now, and I could do an oval race at Charlotte Motor Speedway, like the big Charlotte track. That's where they're doing those mini stocks at. And I think what I might do today, just for fun, and I know I can get a little safety rating, I think I'm going to do the time trial for that. Because those time trials, yeah, they're dumb, and like I lose whatever that time trial rating is, like every time I do it, but it's worth it to gain a little bit. If you don't know what it is and it doesn't matter for shit, then what does it matter? You know what I mean? You get to go out there and crank some laps out and actually get something for it rather than go out there and crank some laps, get destroyed, or, you know, just do it for nothing, you know what I mean? For funds. Ooh. Whew. Oh, just money this week? I'm out. Peace out. I'm going to the dirt track. See you later. Peace out. I'm going to the dirt track. Just kidding. What's this? Trial Mountain. I like this track. Where's my cars? 900 or less. Well, I could do this and break the front end off of it. Oh, I have this car? I didn't know I had this car. What a piece of shit. I know, dog. It's gross. I want this one. So now, let's go and address this thing really quick. I haven't used this car yet. I haven't driven it a stitch, I think. And I just don't know nothing about it. So let's go here and look through the deals. I can get a turbo for this, right? The dog's not sure either. Okay. I'm good with that. Oh, that's wrong, but that's fine. Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use this car, and I'm just gonna do, what is it here? I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna do it. I think it'll work, and I'm gonna try and do my stop strategy thing or whatever, because I think it's probably the best way to do it. So I'm gonna go hard tires, and I'm gonna not save a ton of fuel, but I'm gonna save a ton of fuel. Shush, dog. It doesn't rain, does it? I won't even let me do it. All right, I basically got to use this wheel like all the time because like the glitchiness and like the shit that doesn't work on the BMW wheel. Because I thought like, oh, I use the BMW wheel. You know what I mean? Because I always want to use the BMW wheel, especially when they win. You know what I mean? Because like they won, like, you know, they win, man. Oh, I'm not the only car in this category. Huh. I've never driven this car. Is it already raining? It's already raining body parts behind me. Goes my clean race bonus. Are you kidding? Putting you in the wall, buddy. almost crashed into 2 cars and I didn't. Wow. I'd like to take this time to say F you, YouTube. Thanks for all the times you've copyright striked me for music content, even though I have my content labeled as gaming, so it's clearly going to use music, and you should be protecting me as a content creator. Instead, you gift douchebags like the Paul brothers a career in perpetuity. The only thing good about those dudes' careers is watching that kid get his jaw knocked off by Anthony Joshua. Someone should have done that to him when he walked into that forest in Japan 20 years ago, 10 years ago, or whatever. Yowzer! Oh. What? Just found out in the nick of time. That changes everything. Almost grabbed the handbrake. Too much going on. Next button to brake, my DRS button. Okay, I'm gonna take just a little bit more fuel than I need just to make sure that I have enough so I don't have to save. Which is gonna probably fuck me, but whatever. Here we go.
Yeah.
See, I lost a position. Uh-oh. I like the hard tires better. I'm gonna Tokyo drift this mother effer. Run away, run away.
Kimmy's getting told to give the place back to you.
Kimmy, get out of the way.
Don't shout there. Have a chance, but go to the left of the court.
What happens if you hit the DRS in the mid-corner? Does it slide like a handbrake? Not a single drop of fuel left. It's been a habit lately. That effort stopped on the side of the road right now. Yeah. Lap 10. Totally empty. Tires on fire. 43.6. There goes the mileage. Bye. Say bye-bye, Gran Turismo. Bye-bye, Gran Turismo. See you again tomorrow. Yeah, I like the car. Car is really good. There's a couple of things that I could have done better and like I wasn't ready for. It's super line dependent. It's better if you're on the rubber. Like it'll do what you tell it to on the rubber. I was just really curious about that DRS. Like if I was going underneath that tunnel and I was getting tight like that, if I hit the DRS, would it if I tap the DRS button, would it go whoop whoop? You know what I mean? Or does it only work in a straight line kind of thing? I didn't really try it. I was getting daringly bold with it. Like I started hitting it through that S turn like right at the end of the lap. I started to really get this corner down at the end. Yeah, I didn't think it would be. It's a little too dangerous. All I gotta say is how effing, like, whacked is that Ferrari wing, speaking of DRS. That can't fly. You can't have all those cars doing a weird, like, wing flip like that, like, at speed. One of those things is gonna fly into, like, the catch fence and, like, go right through it because they don't really believe in them as much here in the United States in those situations as they do. Oh, whoa! Yeah, I was gonna say they don't in like, like the Middle East and like, places like Azerbaijan. Oh, absolutely it's a red herring. There's no way the FIA will allow that to stand. You know what I mean? There'll be a rules amendment like before the start of the season. It's just, to me, it's a safety. The DRS in itself is a safety hazard. You know what I'm saying? If the driver needs that type of effect to race, the cars are fundamentally broken right there. It's like right then and there, it's back to the drawing board. Like we've had this conversation time in and time again. When the mother effing convicts run the asylum, you know what's gonna happen? Weird shit. You know what I mean? Stuff that, as like a normal person, you shouldn't, have to try and wrap your head around. There should be cars on track. They should be somewhat of an equal performance, and they should race. And lately, you know what I mean, for a long time, since like probably Kimi Räikkönen, the sport has been so broken that it's been more interesting to focus in on stuff like that than the actual cars and the performance of the cars and so on and so forth. I love to hate Formula One, to be honest with you, because I've watched it like my entire life, I feel like, but I've never seen a fair fight, even between teammates with equal cars, which is just kind of weird, I used to like and my favorite thing, and you asked my wife, my favorite thing in the world was watching the NASCAR development series on, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night before the big races, because you see a lot of pure racing, a lot of equal equipment, and stuff like that. So I mean that is kind of interesting. It's a lot of young kids. It's almost like glorified go-kart league, on the NASCAR side or whatever nowadays. But the kids are mostly pure. You know, I just don't like it when they start banging on each other and acting stupid like they've been doing lately. And usually that comes from, like, just the culture, you know what I mean? This culture that we have here. You know, everyone starts in this, you know, from this mentality of, you know, you got infinite restarts, and, you know, you're here to do one thing, and, like, you know, everything else should fall away in your mind. And, like, you know, you have a whole industry that promotes this type of thing, sports psychology, where, like, you know, you got to think of the one, and, you know what I mean? And, like, it's just weird, you know? You shouldn't go out there and, like, you know, not think of, you know, not wrecking the cars around you. And, like, a lot of times, you know, you hear it in the after comments of races and stuff like that, and that's not a thought in anyone's mind sometimes. I don't know, man. I see a lot of bad shit on iRacing, and then, like, I see it, like, on, like, the TV in real life, and that kind of stuff troubles me because, like I said, it starts, you know, it happens in RC racing too. You know, it's pretty prevalent in RC racing. Like, there's been fights at the racetrack in the recent years. One of the reasons why I've even really tried to go back, I hear about the fights, I hear about, like, you know, just some of, like, the things that people do, you know what I mean? Like, I used to do stuff or whatever, but I wouldn't, like, you know what I mean, wouldn't intentionally mislead anybody, or, you know, like, I'd give you anything that I had, you know what I mean, to make it a fair fight, or, you know, help you, you know, be confident in your own equipment or skills, because, like, it's just not worth it to me to do subterfuge and, like, you know, mind wreck you in the process. I don't know, it was my job at the dealership, it was my job at the RC track, is to make sure people don't go away mad. Go away, oh, see right there. I wasn't really used to that part of the track. And I lost the front end a couple of times because I was entering wrong. Came out the back end the wrong way. But then there was a couple of times where I found the inside line there, and I was like, oh wow, I found something different. And it's a car width away, you know what I mean? So it's about, like, you know, where the line should be, I guess. Which is kind of what I found on the little time trial thing too before this. You know, getting it 2 wheels off to the inside is a lot better than trying to hang it out, you know, high, wide, and handsome on the outside of the racing line. You know what I mean? So inside versus outside. The little Mazda. I like this car. How about that too? I did a stop. Not a moment too soon learning about the DRS, though. If I didn't know about the DRS, I don't think that probably would have happened. I would have burned a little bit more fuel, and I would have gone a little bit slower. I need to find a cool paint job for this. What's the cool German, what's it called, grocery chain that Max Verstappen ran on his car or whatever? The little trumpet. Oh, it's on there, on the bottom. I love the grocery store. Is better on the medium tires for sure. Now, do you think you could probably just not change tires on this car, yeah? You could probably run hard tires and then go back out on the hard tires and not lose any pace. I wish I would have looked at the lap times and seen what ones are fastest. No, it doesn't come up. I was gonna see if the lap times came up, because that would be nice to see the lap times. Why is my microphone so hot? Oh, it's picking up the video game, I think. It's either picking up the video game or me breathing. I have it extra loud today for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, I was listening to music, that's why. I like to listen to the music. I've been thinking about getting a different microphone. Like, these are more for doing like remote feeds or whatever. I was thinking about getting like an actual like wired microphone. I could do like a boom microphone in the ceiling and probably have it like pick up my voice. I'm always trying to do new things. Yeah. Actually, what I was thinking that when I gotta pick out this GoPro camera and get it in the ceiling in that position that I was talking about to replace that camera. The camera that blinks. Plop, 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 plop. So you can adjust the anti-stall on this car, can't you? So you can have it attack harder on the turbo. Not that I think you need it at all, really. It's one of those things that I think you could tune, yeah? I think the one time I adjusted it to strong, it gained like 10 points. It's almost time for the leprechaun suits, yeah? Leprechaun suits and Formula One races, woo! All right, shirts are fixed. Excuse me. Yep, shirts are fixed. I went with the gold from the wheel that we normally use. I thought that was the best. It still might look a little weird, but like, it's okay. I think it'll be fine. I probably should have put it in the middle or on the top, but I think it'll be good. Oops, fucked that up. Oh well.
Hello. Okay, can you bring it back, Lance?
All right.
Oh, that could be that.
It's time for rewards. Pay the man, they say. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, that car is OP for that race, for sure. See what else we got here. I'm good. I'm good on this for today. Excuse me. All right, 100,000 for later. 4-star roulette ticket for now. All right, spin the wheel. No whammies. 4-star, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. A Citroen is a whammy. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop. All right. Most amount of money on the board there. I like it. Still shit me. Anyway. Now is the time on sprockets. And we dance. Ooh, look at that. I need a brake bias control like that for my NASCAR. Shit. Dude, that thing would come in big time handy, right? I need that, man. Woo!
Yeah.
Huge. That thing is something else. Gotta show that to Tim. Oh, yeah. Another day. Done. No more Gran Turismo. As soon as you see the setting sun, hopefully, right? Nope, rising sun. Full on daylight. Full on daylight. Love it. Say hi to YouTube Tidney for me. I know you're dreaming of me. If you see me in your dream, remind me to turn my wheelbase off. I want to leave it on for a few days again like I've done before. Oh, don't say that too loud. I'm going to put that thing on eBay one day and somebody will be like, I heard you the one day you say you left it on for 4 weeks. You went on vacation, you came back and it was... Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be mayhem like a bookie used to say. Oh wait, I have that one, I forgot. That's what it is.
Mayhem. Like a book.
Yeah, that's what I should do next. I should do Charlotte time trial. Mini stock or super stock. I won a Charlotte race in street stocks when I first started iRacing, so like a low division, low split, which, you know, I didn't know anything better than like, usually those are always the top split, and like, you know, unless you're in like one of those series like Tim and I run in, or try to run in like IMSA or the GT Endurance Series, like all those little weekly races, like I've showed you a bunch of times, like everything's the top split. If there even is a split at all over the course of an entire 24-hour period. Because I bet you there's some that like just don't get one. Like in those dirt categories, you know what I mean? I bet you there's at least one of those series that gets nobody showing up. Like one of those super modified ones or something. I know that the one race in the B class oval that I like, the Sprint Car Cup or whatever, is the like the USAC non-winged sprint car on pavement. They run it twice a week, or 2 days a week. They run it on Monday nights, and then they run it on Tuesday nights, and then the rest of the week, it's totally silent. Not a single person has ever been in there. That's why it's been so long since I've gotten my A license. Because like I'm thinking, this is what I gotta do to get like the minimum performance or participation requirement and the SR, you know, bumps that I need at the same time. I didn't know, you know, about those other series that counted, because like that oval, the split license thing is new in the last couple of years. They didn't have like a different oval, open wheel and you know, stock car license. They had just one oval license, and they had just one sports car license. Now they split that. There's an open wheel sports license and a sports license, like sports car license, and the same thing in NASCAR. There's an open wheel, like there's open wheel road course or like whatever, and then there's oval. So it's like, it's really weird how they have it broken up. So in the series, right, this is why you'll see a lot of people online doing, like people that normally do NASCAR stuff recently are now doing sports car stuff. So you'll see a lot of people that you would see in like, say, the e-NASCAR or like the e-college NASCAR or like top split NASCAR people or whatever running in the sports car. Because if they don't, their sports license will be so low, they'll be in lower splits in their actual weekly races. So like when they're doing points races or whatever, it will basically like negate those rounds as if they might as well not even show up, unless they bump an SR farm to get to the point where they would normally be in their weekly oval licenses. See what I'm saying? So if they're not equal licensure, you know what I mean? At least even on like, you know, the SR, especially the IR range, you get lower points for your weekly point spread. It's kind of like a convoluted system, and you really got to be like paying attention. Points racing is hard. So I don't know, take it from me, you know, I've done a lot of it in my life with RC cars, and then, you know, a little bit, you know, paid attention when we were doing this.